Buongiorno! Welcome to my Italian kitchen. My name is Peanut and this is Figo. We're gonna start with Figo food. I'm making you guys a zoodle shrimp scampi. So zoodles have been really popular right now. A lot of people are loving zucchini that's super fresh and seasonal. And a lot of people I'm talking to don't have any idea what the hell to do with it. So this is how you're gonna bang out a lot of zucchini and feed a lot of people at the same time. So I'm starting by melting about 2 tablespoons of butter, and then I love to mix 2 fats. So I got about 2 tablespoons of good quality extra virgin olive oil melding together with the butter. Next I'm gonna add some garlic to the pan, okay? Definitely don't wanna burn your garlic. If you burn garlic, then you gotta start from scratch. So we're gonna keep a good eye on this. Perfect. So it depends on how much garlic you like. I know some people, like myself, we're a little sensitive to garlic. So maybe you just want to add 1 or 2. Some people really like garlic. You can add maybe 3 or 4 cloves if you like. Garlic is really good for you. Amazing health benefits. So, all right. 2nd clove of garlic, that's starting to cook up here, okay? So while we're doing that, that's gonna cook for about 1 to 2 minutes, like I said, keeping a good eye on it to make sure that it doesn't burn. We're gonna work our way over to my spiralizer. I'm gonna show you guys how to spiralize, need to say that in slow motion, some zucchini. These are fresh from the farm market. Got a couple of these. You wanna cut your zucchini in half. Make sure your ends are cut off, but cut them in half. This is a really cool tool to have. I got this from Williams-Sonoma, probably about 50 bucks. If you want, there's also a certain way to slice your zucchini, very, very thinly, and then you also slice it into nice thin little strips. You can do it like that as well, but with the spiralizer, it comes out so, so nice. And what's awesome about this recipe is how quick that it is. I mean, wait till you guys see. This is honestly a 10 to 15 minute recipe right here. And this is a fun one for the kids to get involved in at home as well if they want to try to use the spiralizer. All right. So we're coming back over here to the pan. We got the garlic nice and cooked up. I'm gonna add some shrimp. We got about 1.5 pounds of shrimp there. Gonna cook that up for about 2 minutes on the stove. And then we're gonna come back and check on it, add a couple more ingredients. We add our zucchini and basta. That's it. Super simple, super easy. All right, so we've let our shrimp cook for about 2 to 3 minutes max. You don't wanna overcook this. I'm adding some fresh cracked pepper, and then we're gonna season it with a little bit of fresh sea salt there. And another cool step, if you wanna add a little spice to kick to it, you can add some red pepper flakes. Let's see, where the heck did mine go? Here we go. Perfect, just gonna add a couple there, because I like a little kick to my food. And next is the fun part. We're gonna deglaze this with some white wine. Get the party started up in here. It's only about 1/2 cup of white wine you're throwing in, and this is what's gonna help us form a really nice sauce that's gonna cover those zucchini noodles. So while we're letting this kind of evaporate, you wanna turn up the heat just a little bit until that alcohol smell wears off, okay? Love the smell of alcohol early in the morning when we're all hungover, of course, but not on our shrimp with, zoodles, scampi, whatever, okay. All right, so finally that alcohol smell is starting to wear off. What I'm gonna do now is add the zoodles. No need to boil these babies. You put them right in the pan, and they don't need to cook that long because we want them to have a nice al dente texture to them. Let's get them nice and coated with that salt. Let's add a little bit more seasoning. Make sure we're tasting our sauce. That's nice. You know what I'm gonna add? Is just a little more extra virgin olive oil, but my sister-in-law got me this really nice lemon-infused extra virgin olive oil, so I'm just gonna add a little bit to the top of that. Some salt and some pepper to taste. Definitely lots of pepper. And let's throw this on a plate. So we put the zoodles on a plate, topped it with a couple pieces of shrimp, Parmigiano, perfect low-carb, healthy dinner. Buon appetito! All right, this set is called the stroller set. So this workout is perfect for while you're in the middle of a walk to get some good toning and some fat burn while you're getting in your cardio workout. So you got your kid strapped well in that stroller, you're gonna stop and you have 3 moves to do. First one is a squat row. You're gonna do a squat and then row that stroller right in towards your belly button while squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. Good one for the butt, good one for the back as well. All right, second move you're gonna be doing are sit-ups. You're gonna wrap your legs right around that stroller. Make sure you get a good inhale at the back and exhale at the top. Maybe blow some kisses to your baby at the top. Good one for moms, dads, aunts, grandparents alike. All right, and the final move, this is actually a throwback to another Figo video that we had, the Bulgarian split squat. So you're gonna make sure you prop that back leg up onto the stroller, get some full range of motion all the way down, all the way up in that split squat. So for this circuit, you wanna do 10 reps of each move. For the split squat, you're doing 10 on each side. And the goal is to stop 3 times during your walk to get this circuit in, 10 reps of each. Solid fat burn and some good tone for the legs and the abs. Way to go, so Figo.